Something alright. Something alright.
People, welcome back to Yard and Abroad TV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. So wagwan people, wagwan, welcome back to my channel, people. Thank you once again for tuning in. As usual, people, big up in yourself. So yeah, people, there is a viral video going around on social media of a dead man in the back of a pickup truck or a hearse, I don't know what it is, but him sit down on one chair and them a drive him around the community, people. When I tell you, I have seen it all, I have legit seen it all, people. I would never imagine I would ever see a dead man just sitting up on a chair and them a drive him through a community, people. You see me? I never imagined that in my wildest dreams, people. And this is coming out of Trinidad, people. This is coming out of Trinidad. So there is like different story to this, and me don't even know which one to begin with, cause one story said that the man was going to his funeral. They was taking the man to his funeral. And another said the man was actually going to his father's funeral. But when him reach the church, they would not allow him inside. So they had to they had to leave the body outside, people. So I don't know if it was actually his funeral or if it was his father's funeral. But nevertheless, people, this man a drive round and a ride round sitting up in our chair in our van back. People, I'm telling you, I've seen it all. And the young man them that owns the funeral house, the funeral parlor, where they call it in Jamaica, they have come to clarify and telling you what went on with this, like what happened. They said it was a family member's request, and they went ahead and did the request for this particular family member. People, the whole time I'm watching the video, I'm like, suppose this man just, just decide, say, alright, boom, I might escape this, may I jump out. Suppose he just jump out. People, they had this man sitting outside of a church, just sitting down. Suppose you walk and go in the church and the man just look by you and say, hey, what go on? Eh? Suppose him stretch out him foot and trip you. People, me can't believe me actually see something like this. I can't believe this actually happened, people. Eh? I'm lost for words with this one, people. When I'm telling you, I have seen it all, me have seen it all. Me want to know anything, people. Leave in the comment section what are your thoughts on this one, people. And I'm going to post the video at the end with the young man them talking about what they did and how they went about it. But I'm telling you, people, Jamaicans don't bother pick up this thing, because I love follow back of people. Just leave this one in Trinidad for now, you see me? Leave this one in Trinidad right now, people, because Jano. You see me, people? Somebody say, imagine passing this man going into the church, and the man say, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, people. Yo, them man, they brave, them man, they too brave, people. Suppose the man that died, suppose him want to lay down and them have a man sit down up. People, I'm telling you, 2020, you have seen it all, people, because that one is just different. That one is different. I don't think I have seen a video of them just driving around a dead man like that before, people. I don't think I've seen one on the internet like that. I always see them, with them elaborate casket and, them doing different things, but the man in a coffin or him lay down. Me never just see a man just sitting up on a chair, sitting up outside. Like, the only thing left for them though is give him a beer or give him something to drink. Ask me if him hot. Me don't know. Ask me if him thirsty. Like, you know, people. As I say, leave in the comments, let me know anything about this. Drop it in the comment section, people. Alright? Check out the video of the gentlemen them are telling you what they did and how they made this possible. You see me, people? Alright.
Initially, it was a request from the family, and we went along with it. But our tagline for our funeral home is every life is unique, therefore every funeral should be unique. So we live up to that. We are a group of young people that are making a very different and a high impact in this funeral industry. We are qualified funeral directors and embalmers, and we are just showing off our talent in which we could do. Funeral is not something to be sad about. You know, we showcase the person as how they would have been alive, how you would have remembered them alive, and that is all we are doing here today by having the deceased sitting in this chair and being carried around into the community that he would have been in, and due to his unfortunate death.
Now, you said that initially it was a request from the family. When you heard the request, and provided that it's something that you have never done before, what was the process? Did you have to go and research it? What was that process like?
So we have a list of things that we want to put out there to the public. This was one of the stuff on our list, so we would have done our homework way before the request, and we know exactly what to do. We know exactly how to embalm the deceased, exactly how to place him on the chair, and exactly how to put him in that position to stay there so that he'll have a sturdy drive and no slip or any mistakes would have happened on a day like today. And of course, shocking the public. I know the public is very amazed at this, what we have done.
Because
right?
I was going to ask you, what has the response been like from persons? I know you would have driven him through the streets before coming to the church. What has that response been like?
The response has been very good because we have, because people haven't seen this before, they are very inclined to it. Some people even call the funeral home and ask that if when they die, if they could be placed standing rather than sitting. Some call and say that they ride motorcycles and they want to be placed on a motorcycle. So public has been responding to it in a positive way.
But you've had one or two negative comments, right? What has that feedback been like?
You can't just go with what our grandfathers and our forefathers would have done before. So hence we are changing things around, right? And we have plenty more things.
Were people scared at all?
People wasn't scared. I just think some people were just very surprised. They are very surprised of the manner in which it is done. I think people are more curious as to how he's staying there without moving. People are more curious to that rather than being scared of the deceased. A gentleman even came to the funeral today and was asking where the deceased is. When he saw the deceased, he was rather surprised.
Who is the embalmer?
Right, Nathaniel, Denny, and myself are the embalmers.
Okay, Nathaniel, come.
He don't know.
Oh, you know it was. All right. So, can you then give me an idea of the embalming process? How does this differ from what you would normally do?
Right. So, to embalming someone just means preserving the person using embalming fluid and replacing that fluid with other fluid, replacing that with the blood in the system of their body. The only differences that would have changed in embalming the deceased is that we'd have to set him in a particular position before embalming, right? He would have been embalmed over a period of 2 days, and he would have been in that position for about 4 days before today.
So I have a question. What happens after the service in terms of burial or cremation? What happens?
So after the service, we are heading to the Diego Martin Public Cemetery for burial, and he'll be placed in his casket there. There will be no issues in placing him in his casket because he will lie flat because we embalm him in such a manner that his legs are free to movement.
Okay. So that would also mean that his midsection has to be free to move once?
No, just his knees.
Fucking